Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. In this video, I'll show you why this whole family of vehicles has been driving me to the treasure just as much as they've been driving me insane. As you can see, the driver sees a successful vehicle and treasure run, while the passenger sees failure and possibly has a seizure. At the treasure, it's confusing as heck. The driver has no idea why he didn't get full gold reward, while the passenger wonders why they're still alive and amazed at any gold rewards whatsoever. I've been dinking around with these things for 2 months and have done more iterations than I can possibly count. However, most of that time was spent trying to troubleshoot why I didn't get full gold reward, having no idea that the things were shaking themselves like a paint shaker the whole time. There were several clues that something wild was happening. Sometimes I'd notice the fish or music notes seemingly attacking areas that I was nowhere near, and the bowling balls would sometimes shoot underneath the map. However, it wasn't until I decided to ride as a passenger while my friend Hero drove one of these cars that I saw the most insane thing. While several people had mentioned that they were glitching out when riding in these vehicles, I'd never imagined that it was this bad. The weirdest thing is that the driver sees none of the glitching while the passengers are being tortured with visual insanity at the same time. Let's back up a bit to the whole reason I wanted to try this type of vehicle. Over the years, I've built hundreds of cars that drive to the treasure reliably. One of the main reasons I get to use that word reliably in the sentence is that almost every one of them has the ability to fly using jets and thrusters. I mean, plastic protection blocks are super overpowered from the game's perspective, but the ability to fly over what you can't drive through is the icing on the cake for a treasure running car. The problem is that when you have wheels on a vehicle and attempt to fly it at the same time, the control becomes a bit wonky to say the least. While I've learned to deal with this through muscle memory after more than 65,000 drives to the treasure over nearly 5 years of playing the game, others who attempt to drive my vehicles have a difficult time flying the cars due to the control delays which seem inherent and unavoidable anytime you're driving someone else's vehicle. Okay, that's enough backstory. The design you're seeing here has no wheels. The round pieces you see are just circles made of blocks that are attached to the vehicle using hinges. The wheels driving these vehicles sit in the build area attached to a gimbal, and that rotational energy is transferred to the vehicle with really long ropes that use match rotation turned on. In this way, you can fly these cars without having any of the wonky control issues that cars normally have when it comes to flying. Unfortunately, flying is the only way I was able to get reliably full gold rewards out of these vehicles. I'm not going to bore you with all the iterations I did to get these things straightened out, but suffice to say, it was more than 20 complete reworks to get to this point. Now, I still have questions to answer about multi-axle vehicles and anything with wheels that turn right to left, but I finally did dumb the thing down enough to get it to work reliably without glitching out for the passenger. This car, if I can even call it a car, does the job beautifully. Aside from not being anything like what I was trying to actually make, this is the one that checks the most boxes so far. I've met a ton of really creative people in the game. I know some of them watch my videos, and your brain may hold the answers I'm seeking to help me recover some of the effort I've put into these vehicles. I'd hate to throw away things that I've spent so much time working on, but aside from the one that actually works, the rest are going to be marked for deletion. Please help by dropping your ideas in the comments. Hey, speaking of that, I've had several people requesting that I show my saves in a video. There are over 440 of them, so I'll probably never actually load all of them in a single video, but I may show the list sometime. Please let me know what you think about that in the comments as well. Thank you guys so much for helping me with likes on my videos, and I'm really looking forward to hearing what you think. Thank you so much. See you in the game.